Good morning, children. So we are going through the chapter heat transfer, that is transfer of heat, and we have learned about two methods of heat transfer, that is conduction and convection. And now today we are going to start the third method of heat transfer, that is radiation. So children, a medium is required for both the conduction and convection of heat, but there is no medium in the space between the sun and the earth. So instead there is a vacuum. Okay, so in between the sun and the earth there is vacuum, but the heat still from the sun reaches us to us. Okay, so in the radiation, heat transfer doesn't require any kind of medium. You people have seen about thermometer. So see, air is an insulator. So while using the thermometer, heat cannot reaches the thermometer by conduction and convection. So then how does the heat reaches the thermometer? Heat reaches the thermometer with the help of radiation. Okay, so the heat absorbed by the body being heated through radiation depends upon the distance between the body and the source of heat. That is why we are keeping closed thermometer, and that is why it absorbs the heat of the body and shows us the temperature. So all the bodies, okay, whether it is solid, liquid or gas, it radiate heat. Okay, so the amount of radiated heat depends upon the temperature of the body and the color of the body or the nature of the surface of the body, whether it is rough or smooth. Okay, so black surface are the good radiators of heat in comparison to shiny or unpainted surface. Okay children, so this is all about radiation, which does not require any medium to transfer heat. Okay, already I taught you about convection and conduction. Now we are going to see examples of heat radiation in daily life. Already you people are having book, it is in page number 78. So during summer we wear light colored clothes so that the heat absorption is low and we do not feel hot. Okay, so light colored clothes reflect most of the heat radiation, so therefore it is comfortable to wear light colored clothes in summer. So okay, so all are saying not to wear dark colored clothes in summer because it absorbs the heat and you will feel more hot. So second point is, during winter we prefer to wear dark colored clothes because they are good absorbers of heat and helps to prevent us from cold. Okay, the bottom of cooking pans, the interior of solar cooker and the pots placed inside it are painted black so that they can absorb more heat and the food is cooked nicely. And kettles are usually made shiny to prevent the tea kept inside from getting cold. All these are the effects of heat radiation in daily life. Now our next topic is thermoflask. Okay, this is the picture of thermoflask. We use a thermoflask. Often you people are using thermoflask to keep the temperature of cold or hot liquids unchanged. Means if you will keep cold water, it will be cool only, and it will keep hot water, it will remain hot. Okay. So this flask is constructed in such a way to try and prevent the flow of heat away from the liquid, kept inside through conduction, convection and radiation. So let us see this thermoflask diagrams and in details. So see, it is generally constructed using double layered glass. You can see in this diagram it is double layered by evacuating the air between the layers of glass. Okay, since there is no medium between the layers, so air is not there between the two layers of flask, the heat does not flow due to convection or conduction. Okay, I told you earlier also, in conduction or convection medium is required, but in radiation medium is not required for heat transfer. So since there is no medium in between the two layers of bottle, heat transfer because of conduction and convection will not happen. Okay, so this bottle is then closed with a cork or plastic cap. This glass bottle is then placed inside another bottle of the same size of bigger size. And since cork is a bad conductor and it is used as a base to prevent the inner bottle breaking due to shock. Okay, so to prevent the loss of heat by radiation, both the walls of double layered bottle are painted with silver polish. Okay, why it is painted with silver polish? Because inner silver polish layer reflects heat back to the hot liquid in the flask so that it does not cool down. Okay, so conduction and convection, already it is I told you that medium is required, so there is no medium between the two layers of bottle, and since radiation, it is medium is not required, so this also finished because The
of
walls
silver
in the
polished
evacuated
layer.
double
Okay,
wall
so if
region
the
are
flask
also
contain
silver
cool
due to
liquid,
reduce
then the
heat
outer layer
emission
also
to
polished
reduce heat
silver.
emission
So
or
it reflects
absorption.
the
Okay,
external
so
heat
thus
away
energy
and
does
keep
not
the
flow
inner
into
liquid
core
cool or hot
or
as,
outside of the
as you kept.
flask by conduction, convection or radiation. So if this does not, it flows very slowly, therefore the temperature in the thermos does not change for a long time. Once again in the short, I want to explain you this. This bottle is made up of double layer, and since no medium is there in between the two layers of the flask, no heat will transfer because of conduction and convection. And about the third one, radiation, since heat can transfer because of radiation, but to stop this it is polished with silver layer, so that heat also does not come from outside our inner surface, and the water as you kept in the temperature, it will remain it as for longer time. Okay, so thermoflask is constructed in such a manner the heat cannot be exchanged from it by any of the means, either conduction, convection or radiation. So children, here we have finished our chapter. Next class you are going to get question answers of this. Till that time, thank you.